Okay, today's video is going to be on Qelong, which a adventure by Lamentations Flame Princess, written by Kenneth Hite. So I've got it this twice. I got the paperback version first, and in the back there's this. There's this picture here, which is the reverse side of the map. And here's the key of the map. And this picture I don't think is in the hardback version. Here's another map. Well, that's a paperback version. Then they came, before I had a chance to run this, they came out with a hardback version, which the light's reflecting off of. But it's got the map on the inside cover here. And then it's got half of that picture that was on the fold out there. The other half is in the back. See, the other half. And on the outside, also they got this picture. Now, both this picture and this one, the full version, were part of the PDF, but were not. That other picture was not in here anywhere. And I was kind of surprised at that when I got the PDF before the book. So anyway, this is Fantasy Cambodia, kind of based on the Mekong River and the movie Apocalypse Now. So, what's going on here? Well, there's a whole bunch of rumors. Every time a player got killed, I would start off with a new rumor, and the players would start off with rumors to begin with. And you're basically exploring, and there's places to see. And this thing called Qelong, this kind of like a magical radiation poisoning that's affecting everything here. Oh, here's that picture that was in the back there. That's in the back of the paperback version. I didn't think it was in this book. So there are canals and lotus fields. Lotuses have magical effects. There's the Myrmidon tract. It's a group of kind of an army of insect people. Then there's these new lakes. And the Qelong River, based on the Mekong River. So there's a whole bunch of random encounters. And you don't roll to see if there's an encounter. You roll encounters, and nothing is a possible result. For every hex you go through is a hex crawl, you do an encounter. Let's show the map. So show some details. So here's the Myrmidon track, and you can see all these canals, and there's the river. You start off in this city here and go up the river. And these things that look sort of like craters are left over from a magical war that happened that has affected everything here. So there's a whole bunch of new creatures here. And amongst those is the Lotus Monks, which is kind of based on the D&D monk. And it's supposed to be an NPC class. And I fleshed it out some more and made it to the levels only, powers only go up to like level 7. I made go up to level 20. Made them an awesome class. But, you know, these were pretty tough. I had, at one point, the players who at this point were 4th or 5th level ran into a group of these monks. The highest level one was 2nd level, and they beat their ass. That is, they beat the players' asses. So, yeah, Mist is a possible encounter. And there's the Nagas, and the Nagakin. That is snake people, soldiers. There's a European army here running around causing trouble. The spell burst, remember those crater lakes? Those crater lakes there. Those have random effects on you if you get too close to them. Tigers. The Varangians, that's the foreign European army that's wandering around here. The villagers could run into a wizard. Like all these wizards have been fighting in this area. There's some random names. And besides the random encounters, most of this is wandering around and having random encounters. But there are some set places, like the city where the river runs into the sea. And it has the cost of boats, which the players could not afford one when they started out. There's a place called Zom. More places. One of them is basically a pillar, a butte sticking up, on which there is a temple. There's also a temple where the Lotus monks live. Yeah, there's an interesting place. The Mines of the Elephant, which my players never went to. Yeah, this place they did go to. And then the Cylinders. My players' translation when they ran into this was, it's a magical atomic bomb. And there's some new spells. Activate Cylinder, Serpent Touch. There's the map. So, it was a fun module. My players had fun with it. Their only regret about it is there weren't any dungeons to crawl in here. There are places that could be one, but they're not fleshed out here in the module. If I'd spent more time fleshing it out, I could have created some dungeons, but it was mostly hex crawling and having random encounters and going to the set locations. One of the locations I never went to. They went to all the others before they got tired of this. But they had fun. They enjoyed it quite a bit. And one of the players even played a couple of monks along the way. So highly recommend this. It's, fantasy Cambodia. And there's another Lamentations little adventure called Fantasy fucking Vietnam, and it's not much Vietnam as this is.